Today is not just another day on the calendar. Today is a decision point, a moment where you either continue living on autopilot or you finally grab the steering wheel of your own life. Most people wake up tired, not because they lack sleep, but because they lack purpose. They move through life reacting instead of creating, hoping instead of deciding. But deep inside you, there is something greater waiting to be unleashed. Something powerful enough to change everything. You were not born to live a small, silent, forgettable life. You were born with fire in your chest and potential in your hands. The problem is not that you are weak. The problem is that you have been listening to fear more than faith. Fear tells you to wait, to play safe, to settle. Faith tells you to move, to risk, to rise. And the voice you obey will determine the life you live. Understand this clearly. Nobody is coming to save you. No perfect timing. No magical opportunity. No lucky break is going to knock on your door and drag you toward success. The responsibility is yours. The power is yours. The excuses are also yours. The moment you stop blaming circumstances, people, or the past, you take back control. Ownership is the first step toward greatness. Discomfort is not your enemy. Comfort is. Every time you avoid discomfort, you avoid growth. Every challenge you face is training you for the next level. Pain is temporary, but regret lasts forever. Years from now, you will not regret the risks you took. You will regret the chances you never tried, the words you never spoke, and the dreams you abandoned out of fear. Discipline will take you where motivation cannot. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline stays. Discipline is choosing what you want most over what you want now. It is waking up early when your bed feels warm. It is working when nobody is watching. It is showing up on the days you feel tired, bored, or uninspired. Small disciplined actions, repeated daily, create unstoppable momentum. Today, make a promise to yourself. A real promise. Decide that you will no longer negotiate with excuses. Decide that you will outwork doubt and outlast fear. Decide that your future deserves more effort than your past ever received. This is where it begins. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Stand up, breathe deep, and move forward with purpose. Remember, success is not built in giant leaps, but in consistent steps taken daily with courage. Every hour you invest in yourself compounds quietly until results explode publicly. Stay patient when progress feels slow, because roots grow deep before trees rise tall. Protect your vision from negativity and surround yourself with energy that pushes you higher. When doubt appears, remind yourself why you started. You are capable, you are ready, and your story is just beginning today. Keep moving forward relentlessly, even when progress is invisible, because persistence always separates winners from quitters. At some point in life, you must stop asking for permission to become who you were meant to be. Society will try to put limits on you, labels on you, and expectations around you. They will tell you what is realistic, what is possible, and what is allowed. But greatness has never asked for approval. Every breakthrough in history came from someone who refused to stay inside the box created for them. You must understand that self-belief is not arrogance, it is survival. If you do not believe in yourself, the world will happily believe against you. Confidence is built, not gifted. It is created by keeping promises to yourself. Every time you do what you said you would do, even when it is hard, you strengthen your identity. And every time you quit, you teach yourself that excuses are acceptable. Failure is not the opposite of success. Quitting is. Failure is feedback. It is proof that you tried. Every loss carries a lesson. Every setback carries direction. The people who win are not the ones who never fall, but the ones who refuse to stay down. When life hits you, and it will, your job is not to ask why me. Your job is to ask what now. Your environment matters more than your motivation. If you surround yourself with lazy thinking, negative people, and small goals, your energy will shrink. But if you surround yourself with discipline, growth, and high standards, you will rise naturally. Sometimes growth requires distance. Distance from toxic habits, from limiting friendships, and from old versions of yourself that no longer fit your future. You cannot keep the same mindset and expect a different life. New levels require new thinking. That means upgrading your habits, your conversations, and your daily routines. What you do consistently shapes who you become permanently. Success is not an event. It is a lifestyle built behind the scenes, when nobody is clapping for you. There will be days when you feel invisible, where days when your effort seems unnoticed and your progress feels slow. Do not stop. Those are the days that matter most. Pressure creates diamonds. Silence builds strength. Keep going even when nobody believes, because eventually results will speak louder than explanations ever could. Train your mind to stay focused when emotions try to distract you. Not every feeling deserves a reaction. Learn to pause, breathe, and choose discipline over impulse. Mastering yourself is the highest form of power. When you control your mind, nothing external can control your direction. The journey will demand sacrifices, late nights, early mornings, and hard choices. But remember this: sacrifice is temporary, pride is permanent. Choose the pain of growth over the pain of regret. Choose progress over comfort. Choose purpose over pleasure. You are closer than you think. One decision, one habit, one breakthrough away. Keep pushing, keep believing, keep becoming. Your future self is watching and counting on you to not give up now. This is your season to rise. And nothing can stop you except the decision to stop yourself. There comes a moment when talk ends and execution begins. Dreams without action remain fantasies, and talent without effort fades into regret. The world does not reward intentions, it rewards execution. You can have the best ideas, the biggest plans, and the strongest desires, but none of it matters unless you move. Action is the bridge between who you are and who you want to become. Stop waiting to feel ready. Readiness is built by doing, not by waiting. Confidence comes after action, not before it. The first step will always feel uncomfortable, awkward, and uncertain. That is how you know you are growing. If it feels easy, you are probably staying the same. Growth demands courage, and courage is acting despite fear. Time is the most expensive currency you own, yet most people waste it like it is unlimited. Hours turn into days, days into years, and suddenly life feels shorter than expected. Do not trade your future for temporary comfort. Every scroll, every delay, every excuse has a cost. Spend your time intentionally, because how you use your time is how you shape your destiny. You must learn to push through resistance. Resistance shows up as procrastination, doubt, overthinking, and distraction. It whispers that you can start tomorrow, that you deserve a break, that it is too hard. Recognize it for what it is, a test. Every level of success demands a new version of you, and resistance is the gatekeeper. Push through it, and the door opens. Consistency beats intensity every single time. One powerful day followed by weeks of laziness changes nothing, but small actions done daily rewrite your entire life. Show up even when it feels boring, especially when it feels boring. That is where discipline is built and character is formed. Greatness is not dramatic, it is deliberate. Do not measure your progress by comparing yourself to others. Comparison kills momentum and steals joy. Your journey is unique, your pace is personal, and your timing is your own. Focus on being better than yesterday, not better than someone else. Progress is progress, no matter how small it looks from the outside. Learn to trust the process. Not everything will make sense immediately. Some lessons only become clear in hindsight. Stay committed even when results are delayed. Delay does not mean denial. Often, life is building you internally before rewarding you externally. Strength first, success second. Your mindset must remain stronger than your emotions. Emotions change daily, but your goals should not. Learn to act based on commitment, not mood. Some days you will feel unstoppable. Other days you will feel tired and unmotivated, but show up anyway. That is how discipline is sharpened. Remember this truth. Ordinary people quit when things get hard. Extraordinary people get focused. When obstacles appear, do not retreat. Adjust, adapt, and advance. Every obstacle you overcome adds proof to your story that you are capable of more than you once believed. Keep moving forward, not perfectly, but persistently. Momentum is built by movement, not by waiting. You are not behind it, you are being prepared. Stay patient, stay hungry, and stay committed. The breakthrough you are searching for is often just beyond the moment. You feel like quitting, that is the moment where everything comes together. Where mindset, discipline, patience, and action merge into identity. Success is not something you chase anymore, it becomes something you attract through who you become daily. When you change internally, the external world responds automatically. That is the real power most people never understand. You must stop looking for validation outside yourself. Applause is temporary, opinions are unstable, and approval is unpredictable. The strongest confidence is silent. It comes from knowing you are doing the work even when nobody sees it. When your standards are high, you do not need motivation, reminders, or praise. Your identity becomes your drive.